Welcome to Training Qualifications UK. Today, we're going to run through our exam system, which learners use to take their online assessments. The system has been designed with simplicity at its core. And in this video, we'll show exactly how easy it is for the learners to log in, demonstrate compliance with exam conditions and complete their assessment.
The first check the learner should complete is to make sure that they're using Google Chrome when logging into the exam system. This is currently the only browser the system supports.
When the learner logs into the system for the first time, they'll be prompted to update their password to ensure it's as secure as possible. After they've done so, they click Update and then Home, to which it'll open up the system's main page. At this stage, learners are presented with their exams.
A drop-down in the top left-hand corner of the screen opens the available assessments. Practice tests are available to help learners familiarise themselves with the exam system's functionality and can be selected by clicking the Start Test button under the Practice Test box. After selecting the practice test, learners click Accept to confirm their selection and then Start. A box containing instructions will appear at the bottom right-hand screen and learners should select the Close button to begin the assessment. When completing practice tests, learners put their answers in the appropriate box if they are taking a short answer question exam, and they select the correct answer if they are taking a multiple choice answer. They can click Previous to revisit and change an answer, or skip directly to a question by selecting the relevant number in the question navigation section at the bottom of the screen. Once the learners have completed all questions and are happy with their answers, they can select Submit in the bottom right of the screen and click Yes in the resulting prompt. This brings the practice assessment to a close and the learner is ready to move on to the real assessment. Before the learner selects the live assessment, they will need to complete the system check test. This is similar to the practice test, but in the background the system is checking that the device the learner is using is compatible with our exam system. Once the learner has completed all questions and happy with their answers, they can select Submit in the bottom right of the screen and then Yes in the resulting prompt. This brings the system check test to a close and the learner is ready to move on to the real assessment.
When the learner is ready to take their live assessment, they can select it from the main screen in the same way they've selected the practice test.
The live assessment works in the same way as the practice assessment, with the learner answering questions using the relevant answer boxes or selecting the relevant answer and move from question to question using the question navigation section at the bottom of the screen. When they click Start Test, the learner will see a user agreement and agree by selecting the box. This will create a tick.
Learners will be presented with a system check test that confirms that their device meets the necessary requirements of the exam system. Once passed, learners will be asked to show relevant photo ID, for example a passport or driving licence, which they should hold up to the camera with the ID well lit and clearly visible. Their webcam will be activated to capture their headshot. Learners must position themselves within the green circle for the headshot to be valid, and they have 2 attempts to capture the photo. Once both of the photo ID and the photo have been successfully captured, the learner should click Verify. The final stage of the process is a room sweep, which helps us confirm that the assessment is being taken in correct exam conditions. The learner simply moves their webcam around the room in full 360-degree circle, making sure the room and their desk area is clearly seen. Once the room sweep has been completed, the learner should select Next and then Take Test. This will show them instructions for that particular test and ask them to accept. Once selected, they must click Start, which will load the assessment. In the top right-hand corner, a prompt may ask the learner to enable their audio. They simply need to click this once to enable the audio and the assessment will load. If there is a prompt to share the screen, the learner will select Entire Screen and select the screen that is showing the exam. Throughout the assessment, the learner will be able to see themselves in the top right-hand corner. If the learner experiences any technical difficulties with the exam system, we're here to help. Our office hours are 8:30 in the morning till 5 p.m. in the evening, and we can be reached via email at support@tquk.org or through our telephone number 033 33 58 3344.